This season, the Warriors have lost to the Celtics. They blew a big lead. And the Cavaliers had a rough start. The Cavaliers have kind of been all over the place, and people are speculating and worried. Oh no, are the Cavaliers going to make it? Are the Warriors any good? Journalists are just creating stories. It drives me nuts. The media absolutely is driving me nuts right now. The Cavaliers and the Warriors are just bored. I'm in a class called Com 210. It's a video production / editing / photography class. I'm bored out of my mind. I've done a lot of videos. I worked on a movie. I record videos every day. I've done a ton of editing. I use all these programs they're trying to teach us. The point of this whole class is to teach us how to use programs like Final Cut Pro and Logic and Premiere and Photoshop. And I'm like, dude, I know how to use all of these programs. I use them all the time. So this class is a waste of my time. I know how to do all of this. I've already been there, done that. Like I spent 2 weeks putting, words over title cards. It's like, I do this every day all the time. I'm bored out of my mind. So for these learning tutorials where we're practicing how to do certain things in the programs, I don't care. I just get it done. I'm like, this is a waste of my time. It's not making me better. It's boring. I just need to get through it. And then for the final projects, I bring everything I have. I do something creative. It's fun. It's cool. I should share some of them publicly. I've actually made some really, really good pieces of storytelling. I've made pictures. I've made audio stories. I'm working on a video for this class. I've done some good stuff. But I do my best work when the final project is due. When it's crunch time and when it really matters, I flip a switch and I bring it. But the tutorials, the practice on the programs, I don't care. I'm bored out of my mind. This class is just a bunch of repetition for me. It's not fun. It's not challenging. It's boring. That is how the Cavaliers and the Warriors feel. That's how the NBA works in general. The regular season's a joke. No one cares about the regular season. And then when it's time for the playoffs, players flip a switch and they bring it. All these people new to editing in this class, in Com 210, they take everything so seriously. All the tutorials they're working so hard. And I respect that. I get why they're doing that. They've never done this before. But that's what the Celtics are like. The Celtics take this way too seriously in the preseason. They're expending all their energy. There's only so much time in a day, so much time in a week. I'm not going to spend all my time making these tutorials as best as possible. I work on my podcast. I work on other videos for LA. I do all kinds of stuff. I have other things going on with my time. So I flip a switch when the rough draft happens. That is the regular season. The Celtics are the kids that are just learning how to do editing. And the Warriors and the Cavaliers are the guys that have been there, done that. I'm not wasting my time with the regular season. They'll flip a switch when the playoffs happen. That is what's going to happen. You're going to see. The minute the playoffs happen, the minute games matter, LeBron James is going to make it happen. Look what happens when LeBron James plays better teams like, John Wall's team, the Washington Wizards, or when he plays a good team, LeBron James brings it. But the rest of the time he's bored. He's making all kinds of drama in New York and the guy's bored out of his mind. That is my take on the Cavaliers and the Warriors. The Cavaliers and the Warriors don't care about the regular season, nor should you really. It doesn't matter. You just got to get in, and then once you get into the playoffs, bam, you flip a switch. I know I'm talking fast, but look at this. Remember when the Celtics got the number 1 seed last year? Yeah, the Cavaliers didn't even get the number 1 seed in the NBA Eastern Conference last year because the Cavaliers just don't care. Because they blew out the Celtics in the playoffs. It doesn't matter. Until the playoffs happen, the Warriors and the Cavaliers barely care. They're conserving their energy. They got some old veterans, and they're just not going to try their best. They will flip a switch in the playoffs. The Cavaliers and the Warriors are completely fine.